LaSalle's Landing Business District is perhaps the most historic area of the town of Penfield. Located within a beautiful valley setting along Irondequoit Bay, this small yet important stretch of waterfront appeared as a documented landmark as early as 1612. The valley's first recorded activity came in 1669 with the arrival of Robert LaSalle, a French explorer who dreamed of passage to the South Seas and China. Fellow explorers used the bay and creek as a passageway for exploration of the area. They also traded goods with the Senecas at this location. If LaSalle were to arrive on shore today, he would find a regional destination for dining, recreational water and parkland use, unique shopping, and specialty services spread among 209 acres and 34 parcels. While the highly industrialized mid-1900s brought environmental constraints to the area, cleanup efforts, along with the installation of a public sewer system, brings many opportunities for economic development within LaSalle's Landing. Approximately 25,000 cars travel along Empire Blvd each day for access to the towns of Irondequoit, Webster, and the Route 590 highway. The wetlands of LaSalle's Landing can easily attract unique and exotic wildlife. While these creatures reside in Ellison Park, Birds Unlimited is a business located on the south side of Empire Blvd dedicated to household birds.
We've been here 2 years at LaSalle's Landing area, and it's worked out great for us so far. I was 18 years over in Penfield Plaza, but yeah, I'm glad I made the move. It's about the same size store, but it's more modern. We get people every week from Syracuse and Buffalo and Binghamton in here just because there's really nothing like this around any place. So people travel if they're going to be spending, you know, a lot of money on like a high-end bird. Every once in a while we get groups through here as far as like school groups. I send the girls to schools as far as doing programs. They take birds, they hand out feathers, and answer all the questions and such. Very regular. We also try and get out and do community type of things, grand openings for, let's say, anything from auto dealerships to country clubs and things we take in birds to. Just because I got that tropical theme working, and if that's what they want, we try to accommodate. I wanted it to be as much of an investment. I thought the location was unbelievable. Can't believe it hadn't been sold. I had to do a lot of work outside. It took me just months to clean up the outside, cut down hundreds of saplings, and but I got a view of the bay. While it's a pet store, it's not necessarily geared towards kids. A lot of your larger birds are just horrible with kids. They're very territorial. They can bite. Sometimes they can bite hard. And it's just really not for kids. When your child gets up maybe 9, 10 years old, then you may want to start investigating one of the larger birds if you still want a bird. It's daily observations, daily commitment, and you got to know what you're getting into.
LaSalle's Landing brings an atmosphere that attracts small business and national corporations. Agway Gardens is located across from the public parking area of this district.
We've been here 7 complete years. That used to be Gutzmer's garbage disposal. This is where they housed their trucks, repaired their trucks, had their facilities. We did phase 1 and phase 2 to clear the property, which it did. We also renovated the building as best as we possibly could off the existing building, both inside and out. Graded the property. We've done painting and construction and grading and set up for shop. It's been fairly good over the years. You know, we've been fairly successful in our venture down here. Got a lot of good customers, loyal customers. LaSalle's Landing is a beautiful place. A lot of people comment on the view to the bay. There's some hiking trails down here. There's kayaking down here. Basil's restaurant. We see that it is developing. It's just a beautiful place to be.
Just across Wilbur Track Road is a business holding history in many forms. All That Jazz is an antique co-op filled with fascinating collectibles submitted by the community.
I'm a long-time Penfield resident. I love the area down here. They had put sewers, they had just put sewers in, and it was high traffic. We've been here 12 years. When we bought the building, it was only half the size that it is, and 2 years after that, the year 2000, we doubled the size. We just thought it was going to be a good area and that things would change. The hill by the Daniellis was a big visual problem, and since that's been gone, we used to call in accidents every week right about where their curve is, and since that hill is gone, it's been a big change. We do sell some things that are newer because people collect them. We have things here that are 250 years old, and we have things that are 20 years old. We're happy here. We're happy also to see the park that the town put in, and I'm happy to see that they're possibly have purchased some other land or are thinking of doing that to increase the size of it.
In 2009, the town of Penfield acquired the Ruoff property as part of its open space policy. Looking to expand LaSalle's Landing Park, the town is cleaning up the property with hopes of beginning the pathway to increasing pedestrian access. Turning to waterfront fun and exploration, LaSalle's Landing offers a marina, paddling gear, and a variety of fishing essentials. Oak Orchard Canoe and Kayak is right on the shore of Irondequoit Bay.
Well, location, location, location. Very important. Water. Penfield was very accommodating, required little or nothing to open up business. So here we are. Make it easy for business to come, and they shall stay. It used to be a restaurant, and it's adjoining properties with Bayside Boat and Tackle, Jerry Henner. This location is excellent. The only thing that we don't enjoy is walk-in trade, and I'm hoping with the expansion of the trail systems we will get walk-in. We offer new and used. Used are very scarce. People are always asking for used. They think canoes and kayaks are expensive. They can be, but on the other hand, the starting point is sometimes surprisingly lower than most people think. They think it's going to be like a used car, not in small boats. A lot of people don't know about Irondequoit Creek. We call it the wilderness in Rochester. And it's especially nice to paddle around Irondequoit Bay with the high cliffs and the tall trees and the wildlife and the boats. The two boaters seem to get along amazingly well, the speedboats and the canoeists. I think they all respect each other and give each other the separation that they both need. Kayaking is extremely popular. It's even fashionable. And here it is right here in Penfield at your disposal, and put us to work.
A trip to LaSalle's Landing wouldn't be complete without good food and evening fun. Basil's Restaurant, along with MacGREGOR'S Grill and Tap Room, are two popular attractions to this business district.
Friday nights, pretty much at all of our locations, are our busiest nights. Saturday's pretty good. The rest of the week's pretty good. And its business has been very good. It's about what I expected. I would love to expand my parking. I know I have to go through the DEC and everything. I've got a big chunk of land next door that I would love to expand parking into. The building, I love the building. I love the history of the building. The town, I love the history of the area. Even though everybody thinks this is Webster, I tell everybody, no, it's not Webster, it's Penfield. Most of the buildings that I have are all very old and have quite a bit of history to them. A lot of history down through here.
The historical and environmental features of LaSalle's Landing should be preserved for generations, bringing value and opportunities to the quality of life in the town of Penfield. For more information on future and existing opportunities and economic development with this district, contact Jim Costello in the Town of Penfield's Developmental Services Department at area code 585-340-8642. Support Penfield businesses by shopping local. A healthy business makes for a healthy community.